Hello, beautiful people. Wow. It's good to be in your face once again. I remain yours truly, Engineer Sophia, and I have with me a special guest. Yes, he's my guest. He's not that person, but Mr. Sebastian is the COO of Asset Rise Limited. Okay, so I've had a couple of you ask questions about the Palmrich Estate, and I'm here to throw more light on it. So it's we have one in Ekpe. I've talked about that one before with the GMD. So today I'm glad to let you know that it's a project that is moving. Okay, so we intend to have such in 6 different states. So now we have moved to Ota Owode, that's Ado Odo. So that's where it is precisely. So it's very close to Covenant University, Winners Chapel, and I think Bell, right? Okay. So you can go through Songota, you can also go through Agbara, Ibesa. Yeah, so it's very close. All right. So now we have a Palmrich project there, and a plot there is going for 450,000 naira. The 450,000 naira includes the cost of the land and the cost of setting up the palm tree here. You understand? Okay. Then the other fees that you're going to be paying is 410,000. So in all, you're going to be paying 860,000 naira for that. Okay, and in case you are the type that don't want us to plant palm tree for you, we have 2 options. Okay, so this one is for palm tree. We have another one that is not for palm tree. It does not mean that it's an agricultural land though. It's not for agric. It's a residential land, both of them. Yes, but there are some people that would want to make more money. Aside the fact that the land will be appreciating, they also want to make additional money from the palm trees as the thing starts fruiting and all. So don't forget too that the breed that we're using is Tenera breed. Yes. So it's going to take about 3 years to start fruiting, and that's when you're going to start making your money. You understand? When it starts fruiting. Okay. Like I said, if you don't want that palm tree on, we have the other one, the residential part. Yes, it's the same amount, 860 total package. So if you don't want to go for the palm tree, you can go for the other part of it. Okay, so a lot is going to come up in that location. Let me just be giving you small. It's here to give us full gist though. Hey, the gist. All right, so for the residential, like I said, it's 860. It's the same price. So just specify if you want the palm rich one, that's for the palm tree. We'll give you the form for that. If you want for the fortune, but I would advise you buy the 2, both of them. Yes or yes? Yes. All right. So for the palm rich, if you buy 15 plots, we'll give you 2 free. If you buy 30 plots, we'll give you 5 free. All right, thank you. All right, so let me shock you. On 1 plot, we are going to be planting 10 trees on it. 1 plot gives you 10 trees, and on 10 trees, from the 10 trees, when it starts fruiting, we can milk 12 kegs of 25-liter palm oil from that. At the moment in the market, 25-liter of palm oil sells at the rate of 30,000 naira. So if you multiply 30,000 times 12, it's going to give you 360,000 naira. So that's what you are going to be making on 1 plot in a year. But note that this is current price though. So imagine in 3 years, of course it's going to be higher than this. Okay. If you are going for 15 plots, that's 1 hectare. that would be, you'll be making about 5,400,000 per annum. All that land that you have bought that is just lying there is just increasing in price, but nothing else is coming out from it. If you do this and you are able to make this 5.4 million naira in a year with just 15 plots, you can equate it with somebody that has built houses and is also collecting rent from the house. So you are going to benefit both ways, because the land itself is going to be appreciating and you're also going to be making money from the palm trees. This is a very sure retirement plan for you. See, you do this and just go and sleep. If you have something that gives you about 10 million, in fact from 5 million naira a year, you should not worry yourself about anything when you are retired. The best time to worry yourself is now, because I want you to key into this. So just imagine, okay, the third year, this is what you are going to be making. Fourth year, this is what you are going to be making. Then on the fifth year, note that the fruits would have doubled in size, and you're not going to get the same quantity again. It's going to double. So just imagine. Okay, like I said, 15 plots, that is 1 hectare, will give you 5.4 million naira in a year. So double it, 10,800,000 in a year. This is just today price, so it's going to be more than this, so but let's just work with this. All right, so this is a very, very good one. I want you to take advantage of what we are doing. And a lot of people have asked me that, how am I sure of this project? The way they carry this project for my head like gala. Sophie, engineer Sophie, are you sure? Let's not carry our money around. Oh boy, no. I will not bring you something that will get your hands burnt. So I have Mr. Sebastian here. He has a lot to say. You know, we have a project in Ondo State, the same palm oil, and it's something that we have tested, you know, and it is working. So that's why we are bringing it open to everybody, you know, to also key in. So, Mr. Sebastian, what do you have to say about it? Because people are worried. They want to be sure that this is real, that they are not going to be scammed. You know, it is easy to just be sweet talking and be cajoling and all of that, but they want to be sure that this is real. You know, like I've said, that we have proven it. So tell us more about.
Thank you so much, engineer. Palmrich Estate is not an experiment.
Okay.
It's not a project where we're trying to test the waters or trying to, you know, see what comes out with people's, you know, investments in agriculture, like many projects out there. So Palmrich is born out of a tested and trusted model, because we're in direct partnership and consultancy with Okitipupa Oil Palm PLC, which has been in operation for decades. So, and before we opened up Palmrich to the market, you know, before we even started the Keto Palmrich, which is now in its 4th phase. So it is important for people to know that Palmrich is not in its 1st year; it's actually in its 4th phase now. We've actually introduced the palm oil vest. So what we achieved with the palm oil vest was that we tried palm oil farming, and allowed people to invest in palm oil, and you know, and make returns from it. So during that period, we were doing our Palmrich Estate, what we know today as Palmrich Estate, or investment in palm oil, on a low key. So we've done all our striking of the rod. We've, you know, had years and years, decades of palm tree farms in Okitipupa, Ondo State. So we know the nitty-gritty of this business. We know what it takes. We know the high yield periods. We know the palm trees just where we know the back of our palms. So when we introduced Palmrich Estate into Lagos State, we were doing something that we have mastered. So Palmrich Estate is born out of mastery, and that's why we're able to record the high level of success we've recorded in the last few years. So for Palmrich to have moved from phase 1 to phase 2 to phase 3 to phase 4 in Lagos State, and also, you know, working on well over 1,000 acres of land in Ogun State, then you know that you're not coming into an experiment. The project, like I've said, is tested and trusted. We have testimonials. We have people who have earned from palm oil vest, people who are earning from their palm tree farms, which is Palmrich, now not even in the first generation, not in the first year, but in the second and third year.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, so like I know that we have Palmrich in Ota,
Yes.
and we also have Palm Fortune. So just
Yes.
tell us how.
Okay.
Just let us have an idea of how
Okay.
that place is going to look like, because I know
Mhm.
you talked about a lot of things. So, I'm so eager to know more about what that place is going to look like in the nearest future.
Good. So with Palm Fortune City, we're trying to create Africa's first premium tourism city. So in Palm Fortune City, we are creating an eco-friendly city. It's going to have the first ever palm tree park in Africa.
Wow.
Yes, and so Palm Fortune City is a profiled city whereby you have persons or families who are living in an eco-friendly environment, who are living in a homely environment that is cut out of the hustling and the bustling and the mechanization and industrialization of the world as we have it today. So a place where people can go home. It's going to be the Tokyo or the Paris of Nigeria and Africa at large. So people can see a destination of their dreams before their very eyes. So that's what we are. Palm Fortune City is a designed city that from inception you know what you are coming into. Every individual, every subscriber in Palm Fortune City is profiled to ensure that we have a database of the people who are coming into that community, the people who are the kind of people you will want to have as neighbors.
Wow.
Yes. So it's the first city in this part of the world that is profiling subscribers, which means that we're not just allowing anybody buy a plot or buy plots of land in Palm Fortune City. So as a landlord, you know the profile of your neighbor. So you know the kind of people you are living around and living amongst. So it's going to be Africa's safest destination. It's going to be the tourism hub of West Africa, because we're going to have the palm tree park. Our plan of the palm tree park is, in Palm Fortune City, you're going to have palm trees lining the streets of the city. You're going to have palm trees. You're going to have a park where you have detailed palm trees where people can come out with their families and have optimal relaxation. And you'll be so safe, and you'll be in an eco-friendly environment where you see the true definition of homeliness.
Beautiful. Wow. All right, thank you so much for
And
that.
also, just to add,
Okay.
Palm Fortune City is also in close proximity with the Palmrich Estate.
Yes.
So to buttress what you have said, it's very, very advisable for people to own Palmrich, to have Palmrich, to have plots and acres and hectares of palm tree farms, and also live in the city. So you know that you have your source of revenue close to your city, and then you just see that you've created your own ambience, you've created your own island, you've created your own market, you've created your own community, and it's great. So the advice is, when you're keying into Palmrich, you should key into Palm Fortune City also.
Beautiful. I love that. So key in both ways.
Yes.
Palmrich,
Palm Fortune.
Okay, so this price that I mentioned earlier, it's a promo price, and it's going to end in 14 days from today. That's in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
So the best time to actually key in is now. Yes, because the price is going to increase, and when it increases, it will still increase again. It will continue to increase. So the best time to buy it is now. Yes, now. So we're doing a whole lot there, and I would encourage you to buy. Plan for your retirement with this project. Yes, so do it in hectares. Yes, so it's a very good one, and I am glad to bring it to you, and I do hope that you will take advantage of what we have here. Like I said, you're going to be earning 360,000 on one plot. Yes, so that is what you are going to be earning. So forget about how we are going to make our own money, because we we know the business, so we know how it works. If we are going to be giving you that amount, don't worry about how we are going to make our money. All right. So if you have questions to ask me, either the Palm Fortune or the Palmrich Estate, do not forget to dial my number. Call me. I'll be available to answer all of your questions. If you want to go for inspection, I will be available to take you there so you go see the place for yourself. So do give me a call. I expect to hear from you. Until I come your way again, remain blessed. Thank you.